I have a confession to make, and I know that you're going to judge me for this. Okay, the truth is, I'm a Chargers fan. I only tell you that because I want you to know where my bias is coming from up front. I don't want that to be hidden. And there's something really important about Keenan Allen that I need to tell you. He is a steal in drafts. Let me explain why. Okay, so Keenan Allen last year played 14 games. Let's just look a little bit closer at 11 games where he was healthy and played with Justin Herbert. All right, so there's 3 games that I'm going to throw out. The first game was at Cincinnati, and he played with Tyrod Taylor. I'm also going to throw out this game at New Orleans. He was nursing a back injury. He only played on 12 snaps, 17%, and in a normal game when he's healthy, he averages over 92% of snaps per game. And the last game I'm also going to throw out is Week 14 at the Raiders. He pulled his hamstring, and he only played 24 snaps. So in his 11 full and healthy games, Keenan Allen averaged 12.2 targets per game. That would have ranked first in the NFL. 8.45 receptions per game. Again, first in the NFL. 82.6 yards per game would have only ranked 10th in the NFL among wide receivers. But a touchdown rate of 0.64 touchdowns per game. That would have ranked 7th. And a 69% catch percentage. 33rd. So pretty respectable given the volume. And a very low, almost worst in the league, 9.8 yards per reception. All of this together comes in at 16.3 half PPR points per game. And that would have ranked 4th in the league last season. On a 16-game pace, these numbers are pretty crazy. 194 targets, 135 receptions, for 1,321 yards and 10 touchdowns, a total of 261 half PPR points in a 16-game pace season. This season is going to be 17 games, so he could easily exceed 200 targets this year. And if you don't believe me, just look at these target numbers. 10, 19, 11, 13, 12, 11, 7, 19, 10, 11, 11. There's only one game that he played when he was fully healthy with less than 10 targets. But his yards per reception numbers were really, really low last year. And it feels more likely that that number comes back up to his career average of 11.9. So he could see even more yards from scrimmage this season, closer to 1,500 rather than 1,300. And with the possibility of double-digit touchdowns, a top 5 receiver is really realistic to imagine, especially if you play in any type of PPR format. Then those target numbers offer a tremendously high floor. If you don't see how Keenan Allen is a money in the bank fantasy asset, then I don't really know what planet you're living on. He currently has an ADP of wide receiver 10, 33rd overall. You're getting a top 5 receiver in the late 3rd round. That is typically unheard of and is one of the major injustices in the ADPs as it currently stands. And the main reason for that is because nobody is a Chargers fan. And that's why every single Chargers player, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert, and every other one is going to get massively disrespected this year in drafts. That's why I have him ranked wide receiver 5. I kind of want to put him as high as 3rd, but that's when I think you would view me as far too biased as a Chargers fan. Anyways, you can still get him as your wide receiver 2. He's going in the 3rd round.